Okay, members, last but not least today, we have House File 2295, Representative Bernardi. It's this year's version of a bill we've heard in the past, the Work Zone Safety Pilot Program. Welcome, Representative Bernardi. And again, we have about 8 minutes for your bill, so brevity would be important. And welcome to your own committee, Chairman Bernardi.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This year I bring House File 2295, a collaborative approach which will bring MNDOT and the Department of Public Safety, State Patrol to the table with Minnesota Safety Council, University of Minnesota Center for Transportation Studies, appropriate labor organizations, and private industry contractors who work in work zones to participate and collaborate on a review and analysis of issues involved in potential automated speed enforcement in work zones and discuss a possible safety advocates and others. They will be able to look at all the potential concerns together with benefits and create a plan, identifying statutory and financial barriers that may exist, including impact to state patrol, labor, and budget. Program recommendations that will require appropriation or statutory changes must be reported to the Transportation Committee chairs and their minority leaders in February of 2022. Legislature will need to take action on this issue prior to implementation. And if we were hearing amendments, I would be making an amendment to the language that is before you that would say it'd be for 3 additional months, and it would be for February 1st. Thank you, Mr. Chair. And with that, I turn it over to our testifier, Sherry Munyon.
Thank you, Chair Bernardi. And just so you know that you will have an opportunity, if this bill is included in the omnibus bill, to make that amendment, and then we'll have full committee discussion on it. Ms. Munyon, welcome to the committee. Please state your name for the record.
Mr. Chairman, committee members, I'm Sherry Munyon, here today representing Citizens for Safe Work Zones and other advocates for safer work zones in Minnesota. Construction zones are becoming more dangerous for our workers. We have seen speeds soar on our roadways. A recent Pennsylvania study found that 39% of all of their work zone crashes involve speeding, and 82% of crashes occur when law enforcement is not present. Bringing it closer to home, in Minnesota this summer at a busy work zone along I-35W south of Highway 96 in Arden Hills, during the first full week of August 2020, the total volume of southbound vehicles numbered 332,000 over a 6-day period, 24 hours a day. An astounding 46% of these vehicles were speeding 10 miles or more over the posted work zone speed limit. That's about 152,000 vehicles. The contractor's attenuator equipment used in this work zone specifically was hit by vehicles more than 30 times by the end of August. One might think that reduced traffic on the road would reduce insurance claims, but that was not the case. While there were fewer crashes, the severity of crashes has increased due to the high rates of speed. So the cases that were in existence were in higher amounts. Last year, you heard from a flagger who is a wife, mother, daughter. She was struck by a motorist, forever changing her life. You also heard from the spouse of a worker who was killed in a work zone, a husband, father, and son, together with 2 of his colleagues. These crashes always change the lives of the individuals left behind as well. Mr. Lewis of Warning Lights states in his letter to the committee that this proposal could give workers the tool they have been looking for to keep thousands of workers that spend their long summer days working within feet of 70 to 80 per mile traffic safe, together with the traveling public. A wide variety of industry members and public safety advocates have come together in support of this. I'll just name a couple in the interest of time. The Minnesota Safety Council, AAA Minneapolis American Traffic Safety Services Association Northland Chapter, also the Minnesota Asphalt Pavers Transportation Alliance, several chapters of the National Electric Association, including St. Paul, Twin Ports, Minneapolis, laborers from Local 1091, Local 49 Duluth, and some of our local contractors, safety signs, Egan Company warning lights. So please put yourself in their boots and commit to work zone safety. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Munyon. I also understand that Ms. Witt from MNDOT wanted to make some brief comments, and then we'll close out our hearing. And if there are some brief questions from committee members, of course, we would entertain those very briefly. Ms. Witt, please state your name for the record. Welcome.
Afternoon, Chair and committee members. My name is Jennifer Witt, and I'm with the MNDOT's Office of Government Affairs, and I will keep this very brief. Safety is paramount to MNDOT, and this includes the safety of workers in work zones. This bill lays the groundwork to implement automated enforcement in work zones to improve the safety for those workers and the traveling public. And so MNDOT supports this bill and looks forward to continuing to work with the author and other stakeholders to address any concerns and collaborate on language or issues to move this forward. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Ms. Witt. Are there any member questions or comments? Just we have a couple of minutes here, so wanted to make sure. I know this is an issue that has generated quite a bit of committee interest in the past. Just seeing if I don't see anyone at the moment. So obviously this will be discussed further if included in the bill. Closing comments, Chair Bernardi.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and members. I just encourage all of our committee and to join on to this bill to help keep our workers safe. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks everyone for your substantive but also brief comments on those last couple of bills.